Welcome back everyone, and today you will see that my babies are dressed a little differently. If we look at little Miss Fussy Pants, or Sassy Pants as I call her, Lulu, you'll see she is wearing a lovely red band around her hair with a lovely bow on it. And on the bow, if we just look at the bow, there are pictures of little yellow teddy bears. And I think they have little bandana eye patches on, have they?
Yep, they have.
They have. So that is Pudsey. And if we come on round to Serena, she also has the Pudsey hairband in, but she's also wearing a red top that has red and white striped sleeves. And on the front of it we have a picture of this yellow bear who is called Pudsey waving his arm, and he has his white eye patch on like a bandana, and there's various colours of spots. There's red, there's green, there's grey, there's yellow, and just about every colour you can think of. But if we go to the back of Serena, she's got the back of Pudsey. So oops, and then if I can get her up there, because I'm holding Liz in my other hand. If we come on right here to Ali, she's in this beautiful sleeper. It's a lovely fleecy sleeper, and it's in yellow, and there's an eye and a nose and a mouth, and here's the bandana with the red and the yellow, the green and the blue spot on it. And then if we look at her feet, both feet are the same, but there's little ears on the feet, as there was up here. I forgot to mention there was little ears on the other side of the face up here. One there and one there. And it's stud fastener across the body and down one side. But on the feet we have these little face again, lovely wee eye, nose and mouth, and the little bandana with the little ears. And then it's got the little grippers underneath. And then little Miss Bria, now just sit up Bria, she's having a little rest. She's got a little yellow top on her that has orange stitching round the bottom hem, around the sleeves and round the neck up the front. But round the back of the neck there's green stitching, and round the top of the arms there's green stitching. And again there's like a picture frame in it, and there's this yellow bear, and he's wearing red glasses frames. They're quite big for him, they're a bit too big. But he's got his smiley face, his nose and his eye. But he's got his bandana on as well, this white bandana with the various coloured spots. And he says, "You're never too small to help." And they're all dressed up because they're ready for their telethon. I think is the right words for it.
Yep.
And they're going to sit and watch TV. This is on Friday, the 17th, which this video has been done prior to that, but won't be up until the Friday. So they're going to watch TV between 7 o'clock at night on BBC One, which is British Broadcasting Corporation, and BBC Two, between the two channels. It will alternate between the two channels between 7 o'clock in the evening to 2 o'clock in the morning. And they think they're going to watch it all. But I let them watch a little bit of it. It's a telethon, and where there'll be people manning telephones. There'll be people out that have been doing fundraising all week, where they're having parties, going to school in pyjamas and having a special breakfast party to raise money. And then they pay money to wear their pyjamas. Or they could do a cake sale, or people have said, if I get so much money I will shave my hair off, I will shave my beard off. Men have had their hair waxed, whether it be on their arms or their legs or wherever. And it's all for this charity, which the mascot is Pudsey Bear, which the girls are showing off. And Pudsey represents what is called children in need. Back in the 1920s, the BBC had done like 15-minute or 5-minute intervals, I think it was, of raising money on the radio and television. But in 1980, they started this Children in Need. And Children in Need raises money, basically over the one night, for children who are disadvantaged in a way that they could be, I hope I say this right and don't offend anybody. If I've said it wrong, I do apologise. For people who are disabled, whether that be physically or mentally. And it could be a youth club, it could be a school, it could be a group of any kind that works with young people, and they get money for equipment or to improve the environment for the young people, to help for the young people. So that is why my girls are dressed up, and Ali is holding a little Pudsey bear. He's a little bear I got on eBay, and he is one of those heat me up in the oven bears. But I didn't like the little pack that came with him, so I took it out, but I have to give him some more stuffing. And if you look closely, you can actually see his wee eye under his bandana. But she has that. Anyway, I said I was coming on today to show you how to put a wig on. So here we have little Miss Liz sitting on my knee, and we have taken off her hair. And basically this is her hair. This is the front bit, because I remember this from taking it off. The bit across the top and down like a T, and this is the centre. Now, because this is an Annette Hempstead doll, the head is solid. Normally I would use pins that I would use for craft or sewing, but the head here is so hard I'll not be able to do that. You will see the remains round here, round her head, and round the back there. And somebody before me has actually drawn in pencil round there. So it's not the first time her head has come off. Not her head, her hair. And basically I have picked all the glue off to this. So what you do is you take your glue. I use tacky glue. This is clear tacky glue because it will dry clear. I'll just give it a little shake because I'm not sure. I have had it open before, I hope. Yes, I have. So we don't need to go for the scissors, which is good. Normally I take the head off, but I'll just keep it on Liz for now. And because we can't put pins, I'll be putting a stocking over her head. Normally it's just a knee high or an ankle. So you take your tacky glue, and I'll try and do it this way if I can see. You go along here. Whoops. All the way around the line. And you only do it round the edge. So we'll set that down for now. And we'll take this. And I'm just thinking it might be better if I tried to turn around this way, which makes it a little more difficult because I can't see, but I have to think of my cameraman and everybody else trying to watch this. So we stick this along here on the glue and press it down like that, and then we go round the sides pressing it down, and I've got a bit of glue on my finger, so and basically you just do that the whole way around, and it doesn't want to stick here, so it will do. So anyway, I shall pause the video and come back to you when I get it all round. Right folks, I'm back again. I had to glue around the whole bit and clamp my hands around it to hold it down. So I've just done that, and now it's time to put the stocking on. I just have it over my hand, and I'm going to put my hand over her head and hope that this works, because there's no pins in her head. If your doll's head is soft enough to take pins, I would suggest that you put pins in it. Otherwise you don't. And there is Liz's head, and she will sit like that probably for 24-48 hours until it has dried. It was easier to take her head off the body, and then it meant I didn't get the clothes covered in glue. So Liz now has had her hair glued on again round the edges as I was showing you, and just held in tightly, and as one wee bit dries you move on to the next as it starts to stick, and then you put this over to hold it and leave it for 24-48 hours. So thank you all for watching this video, and I hope you understand what I've done in sticking on the head. And thank you for being with me and Ali and Serena and Lulu and Bria. And I promise you they won't stay up too late watching TV. I won't be a bad mother. But thank you for all your comments on my previous videos, and welcome to any new subscribers. And I'll see you all very soon in my next video, when Ali will help us to count down until Christmas Day. Goodbye and God bless.